Welcome everyone to the Johnny Small Pepper channel, the JSP Pepper Cantina. I want to thank you all for joining us as I do every week, every day, guys, during the week. We're starting to do a few more programs. We've got some amazing peppers that we need to share with you, and we spend a lot of money on these peppers, guys, because we buy all of our peppers. We do not accept free peppers except from people that grow them and do not sell them. This channel is dedicated to getting people away for a half hour. And one of the great things, guys, that I'm really proud of are the people that we have on panel about the assessments. And Dan, I think you'd have to say that we're really narrowing in with all the peppers we've eaten on such a regular basis. We've really narrowed in on what we're eating, the heat levels, the tastes. We've really had a good run this year, haven't we?
Yes, we have. We've had a few very hot varieties spanning across the board from a few select growers, and all of them have been much appreciated. They know their stuff, and I will attest to the same fact he just stated. A lot of our ratings are similar. We have different tolerances. JSP's got a little bit of a natural tolerance. I've had to build mine up, and Pappy's got a high tolerance. So whenever we get a certain pepper and we feel the kind of the same vibe, the same heat level, it's just a testament to the grower and the species, in other words.
It is, and I think we've all, for me particularly, I'm speaking for me here, I think this year I've really narrowed in on the different peppers and what the heat they bring, even if there's some variance, Dan. We've had some variance in pepper heats for the specific pepper too, haven't we?
Oh yeah. There has been a few peppers that took me by surprise. One in particular, it was early in the season, early in the growing season. I had a JP piranha that Pappy had grown, and it just absolutely rocked me. So, and then I've had a couple more that were still damn hot, but that one in particular, it just threw me for a loop around the moon, man. So you never know what you're getting, but there are certain consistencies in the genealogy of the plant, and that's what we're here to document.
Guys, what I'd like to thank before I begin here, guys, is the Norgie Ski Club. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Behind me is somewhere that something was started in the 1950s. The owners of this property have agreed to let me come on. It's total charitable. They raise funds. All the people are volunteers. It prepares athletes for the Olympic level competition in the sport of ski jumping. Kathy, the person I spoke with today, Kathy, thank you, very charming woman. But Kathy, guys, I think 0.08 or 0.08% of the humans on this earth are Olympians. And Kathy's son is an Olympic ski jumper. Now, if you look at the hill behind me, guys, one of the things that's really interesting is this hill produced three or four out of the 4 or 5 people on the Olympic ski jumping team. Last year, I think it was a 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 4. Last Olympics was 2 or 3. I hope to have the owner, the president of this facility, come on and give us a background. But if you look at these hills, they have different levels for different ski jumpings, and they can come out right now. All they do is turn on the hoses, and they jump all year round. This facility, and you wouldn't believe it if I showed you, is pieced together. They have major events coming here from all over the world to jump on this facility. What a testament to this sport, which Kathy shared to me. In the USA, this is totally, you own everything. You buy it, you own it. You have to earn your own money. This is totally on you. This is like the amateur sport that you have to work your way up into the Olympics, where in the European countries they don't. Again, I would like to thank the Norgie Ski Club. I hope to have the president on. I hope I'm spelling that right. I just actually came in here and got permission a few moments ago, Dan. Pretty awesome, huh?
I would say so. Anything that you're exceeding the normal limit of human physical expectations, that's very impressive. Whether it be skiing, skating, football, soccer, baseball. If you're great at what you do, it's because you put in the time. Rarely, it's just because of chance.
Guys, no matter what you do, I cannot tell you, be the best. I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care if you serve drinks. I don't care if you cook fries. I don't care if you're a framer, whatever it is. Be the best. Don't be mediocre. Be the best.
That's
And
right.
what you see, Dan, in your craft, what it's taken you to be the journeyman and the master craftsman. It is a huge journey, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to put the time in, and you got to pay your dues. In other words, and um, take pride in it. That's with anything. I've got a lot of hobbies and music. I still try to skate every once in a while, but anything you do in life, put your all into it, and it's going to reward you.
Back here, this club, everything about this club, guys. Kathy, congratulations on your son being an Olympic champion. But this club is about building greatness out of kids and amateurs that don't have it in them yet, that just come out here and they grow and grow by the volunteer dollars and this organization, which is amazing, guys. The reason I'm here today is because my father told me about this place that they visited when they were children. And I really think this is right behind me is the example of what we have to maintain as a country if we're going to be great. We've got to have volunteers. You got to be a community source. You have to do things for other people. You have to be bigger than yourself and your family. And I think this here is an amazing structure. It's been around since the 50s. It's amazing. Anyway, Dan, I want to welcome people into the chat. While I'm doing that, why don't you hear a name and you can pick someone out to welcome them. And do you have anything to say to the chat here before we begin?
It's Friday evening here in Alabama. Let's party.
Thank you so much, guys. We have got a huge international contingent here. By the way, let me do my simple introduction. No matter what ocean you navigated, no matter what lake you've rode, path you've hiked, mountain you've climbed, plane you've boarded, internet you've surfed, continent you're on, country you're in, if it's light or dark, morning or night, if it's today, which is Friday, or in Australia, Saturday, whichever one of the 6 continents has joined us today, we thank you for choosing us out of the 100 million content providers. This channel is focused on being positive, the science, talking about the actual peppers and the origin. And guys, if you have any comments that vary with what we say and are mature, and you can put them in the comments, I'd be more than willing to entertain those and read through it. We try to be as detailed as possible. We're not experts, are we, Dan?
Oh no, I still am just now learning a lot about these peppers that I'm growing. I just know a few simple facts, so any knowledge that I can acquire is welcomed.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us and great words. Guys, we just appreciate you in chat. I don't still understand why anyone wants to watch this, but as long as they do, Dan, we're going to be here to entertain them, won't we?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know if you watched the last video between you and me. Well, last video when Pappy was burning, you and I were off on a tangent. Pappy was dying. He was absolutely. I called him up today and I started laughing out loud. I said, Dan and I are in oblivion. We're all talking about stuff that it wasn't even. And Pappy's in the back dying. He's smoking. He's got flames coming off his head. And
I
I
was,
was just dying.
hey, I've been there before too, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be there today. So I was just trying to take the heat off my Bash brother. I had him. I need to take some of the flack off him. So I might have to have the same treatment today because I'm bringing 2 baddies to the table.
Guys, welcome on in Dodge the Badger. Welcome on in. Love having you, Nez Lover. Thank you so much for being awesome. Guys, anyone who's making the journey across the pond, thank you so much. It's awesome that you're here. I have got actually 1 inch on my screen because they've messed up they've messed this up. So whoops, 1 second here. They've messed it up pretty bad. So I apologize if I'm skipping over people. Mary Jane Piper, welcome on in. Dodge the Badger, welcome on in. Jamie, Blistering Barnacles, welcome on in, dude. Thank you for coming. Guys, I know it's late there. Thank you. And we've got Fluffy. What is this? K-pop Demon Hunter Lou. Oh, Fluffy, you've changed your name again. You're killing me, Smalls. Thank you for coming on in. I love having you. Let me see. This is the second program we've had today. Let me see who else. Arlene, the super moderator. Arlene, thank you for everything you do.
Well, wait a minute. If it's over in the UK, let's see, they're just getting started now.
It is 10:30 there, I think, at night. Right?
Yeah, crack another one.
Paul Leo, welcome on in. Good seeing you, dude. Thank you so much. Fluffy, I love you. Every time you come in, you got a new name. I love it. And if, by the way, if who is it? Pork Chop Media comes in, everyone wish him a happy birthday. Don't let him wish you a happy birthday. Wish him a happy birthday. Barnacles, thank you. Nez Lover, thank you. Arlene, you rock. Fluffy, you kill me. White Fang, Scratcher, thank you so much for coming in, White Fang. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in. Guys, I have got one line. Aspie, welcome on in from Croatia. It's awesome. Guys, I'm at a ski hill today, at the Norgie Club, ski club, and the ski hills behind me, guys, if you've just come in, are to train Olympic athletes. And they were kind enough to let me in. I told them the mission purpose of our channel, and it's kind of an alignment to them, helping people, guys, advance their lives. Dodge the Badger, Chad Thomason, welcome on in, buddy. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Yeah, I think the UK, there's some crazy people out there too. Mary Jane Piper, welcome on in. Let me see here. Nez Lover. Let me see. Aspie, vlogging with Vinko. Welcome on in, Aspie. Love having you. Guys, I literally have a half an inch to work.
You going in?
Gavin, welcome on in, buddy. Good seeing you, Gavin. Gavin, thanks for coming in, buddy. All right. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I know I missed a ton. Chad Thomason, thank you. You see here, I missed someone. Sorry, guys. I'm working on my screen, and it is literally, I got a half an inch. Guys, I love having you in here today. We're going to try to keep the show fairly narrow. I know Dan is preparing some massively hot peppers right now. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah. I got the goods straight from our newfound friend, Jen's garden.
Nice. Jen, Pepper and Pot Store on Etsy, Pepper and Pot Store. Oh, listen, Nez. You know, Nez keeps on going, guys. This is my second set of peppers. I get to delay as long as I want to. And Nez, you're on double secret probation right now. Do you believe she's given us this much flack already?
I can.
I agree.
It's consistent. That's for damn sure.
Danimals, welcome on in, buddy. Jamie, love having you. Let me see here if we missed anyone. All right. So out of the names that we've had, Chad, love having you in here, bud. Fluffy, love having you, even though you change your name every time.
Oh, I've got the perfect selector today.
Look at who's saying eat them all. Should we put Jamie on double secret probation too?
That's up to you. That's
double
up to you,
secret
man.
probation, Jamie. Double secret, triple, maybe quadruple. I don't know how to spell quadruple. Do you know? That's too big of a word for me. All right. Okay. So, Danimal, who would you like to do the voting today?
I'll pick Arlene.
I did her earlier this week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's, yeah.
Let's
Sorry.
roll with blistering barnacles then.
Okay. Jamie. Jamie, would you count the votes? Would you count the votes, Jamie?
And you called me Danimal, and I'll take that as a compliment.
Did I really? Or is that Jamie? Jamie, would you count the votes?
Hey, Danimal was in my show all day yesterday, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, it was really tough. I was in chaos.
I wasn't catching no fish anyways. I was just goofing off, man, for real.
Hey, Nez, you're on quadruple. I can't even spell quadruple. So why don't you just calm down, woman? And see, that's what works with all women when you tell them to calm down. Um, okay, Nez, we love you. You're adorable. Now, Jamie said he's going to count the votes. Now, what is pepper number one for you?
Both peppers I have are super gnarly. The first pepper I have is chocolate primatali from
That's
Jen's
what I got.
garden.
Okay, this is from Jen's garden. Look at that pepper, would you?
That is an amazing specimen.
Jen, great job. Look at that. That's
Oh yeah,
awesome pepper. Pepper number
beautiful.
two.
I have dragon's breath.
Ooh, I am eating the frog again. Dan, I got to eat this again because this frog is supposed to be 1 million. I estimated it to be 2 million ish, give or take. So pepper number one, let's hold that up again for the chat.
Just a giant chocolate primatali.
The Primatali, guys, is considered the hottest available pepper. It's estimated at 2.2 million, and this is world class. We asked Spirituality through Capsaicin, which is a competitor, just won the Terre Haute belt, what he thinks is the hottest pepper, the chocolate Primatali. So that's pepper number one. Pepper number two, Dan?
One that's just right up there with it, dragon's breath. And this isn't no baby. This is a large fruit. That's that dragon's breath.
And I have a Svrog. It's a Slavic pepper from the region of Russia, Bulgaria, from Poland, and some other countries over there, and Czech Republic. And this estimated at 1 million, it's easily a 1.75 million pepper, according to yesterday. That's pepper number two. So we're voting, guys. Angela Critter, welcome on in. Pepper number one or two? Angela, love having you. Dodge, love having you. Paul, thank you for coming in. Barnacles, I'm kind of debating if you're crazy or just like me. Derby Jack, welcome on in. Danimal, welcome on in. Two is the winner. Two's the winner. Thank you, Jamie. Oh, so far. Okay, we'll wait a few more minutes. No rush. Dan, sorry.
What's up?
We've really come to the understanding, and like you said, that we're now coming to the same conclusions, although we have different heat tolerances and different experience level. We're coming to the same conclusions about peppers. I find that really curious, don't you?
I do, but then again, you have to build your tolerance up to be able to assess these peppers without panic setting in. And there's 100 people I could name, especially on YouTube, that are able to take down these super hots. I'm not able to take down numerous, a bunch of volume of them. But when it comes to tasting them, you have to give an honest assessment. And I believe our ratings have been spot on across the board these last few months.
And we want to thank you guys for watching us. Number two wins. Guys, for the people that have just come in, I want to give another shout out here, if I could, before we start. We're at the Norge Ski Club. It prepares athletes for all year round. These, all year round, they'll turn on the sprinklers and they start up the ski jumps. There are various levels of height. You can see they train for the Olympics. They've had, in the past Olympics, I think 3 or 4 out of the 3 or 4 out of the 4 or 5 Olympic ski jumpers came out of here. And Kathy, who gave me permission, guys, which is a sweet woman, she does all volunteer work. Her son is an Olympian, and he worked on this hill, and he trained on this hill. The other thing that the next Olympics, I think they came in, they had 2 out of the team that were from this organization. Totally volunteer, because in America, the ski jumpers, which this is a totally amateur level, it has 3 major events a year, and you would never know it's here, guys. 3 events a year. Our American jumpers have to pay for everything, where in some of the other countries they're sponsored. Let me see. So Kathy, congratulations on your son, which is an Olympian, because I was telling Dan, I understand that 0.08 or 0.8% of all people, I think it's 0.08, can be called an Olympian. I think that's fascinating. Jamie, you're awesome for counting the votes. Thank you very much. Let me see if anyone new came in. Drunken Chef Barbecue, welcome on in. Good seeing you, dude. Love having you. Colonel, welcome on in. Angie and Rick, welcome on in. Thank you so much for coming in. Adrian, welcome on in. Good having you, Adrian. Guys, I'm working off a real small screen. If I miss you, I will shout you out next line. Uncle Don, welcome on in. You want to say anything to Uncle Don?
What's up, Uncle Don? Cheers to you up there in the North Dakota, brother. Appreciate you always supporting the channel, and welcome to the madness.
Honey and stuff, welcome on in. All right, let's hold up the peppers, and we'll tell everyone about the peppers one last time. 26 in the house, awesome for a Friday. You have got
This is a Dragon's Breath, and it's a giant specimen. Dragon's Breath is one of the hottest peppers I've ever eaten, and I've only had 2 of them. This will be the 3rd. I know it's going to throw me for a loop, so I'm just trying to get my mind right.
The Dragon's Breath pepper, guys, is estimated to be 2.46 million. It was started with Neil Price and Trent Nottingham University out of the UK. And this pepper was not intended to be hot. It was just a study that they did with this pepper, and it turned out to be hot. It's an estimated pepper, so it can have a wide range, 350 million Scoville heat units, 1,000 Scoville heat units each way. The pepper I'm eating, guys, is a Sfrog. It's really very little's known about it. It was estimated to be 1 million. I put it at 2 million. I had 2 of these, and it got me up to a 3. This pepper has a super hotty taste. There's nothing else known about this. I think, let me look at my sheets here. I'll see if I can dig up the vendor that they believe it created this pepper. Anyway, the Sfrog. Now I'm going to let you count this down. Jamie, thank you again for doing this. Guys, this is my 2nd set of peppers today. Anyone makes a comment about that Johnny looks like a wimp or anything like that, I love you. Downtown Ernie Brown just entered.
This one's for you, Ernie.
You count it down, baby.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off.
Cheers. We love you guys.
Beautiful pepper. Just look at this thing right here.
Guys, this pepper just shot heat in my mouth. Oh, unbelievable.
This is the most beautiful pepper I've ever seen. The Dragon's Breath. The last couple I've ate absolutely sent me to my mental and physical limit. I don't expect anything different from this one.
Jen, your peppers are so fresh.
No, she knows what she's doing. That's for dang sure.
Guys, come back. Oh, this pepper is way over 1 million. Guys, when I first bit into that, I couldn't catch my breath. How you doing, Dan?
Trying to take down this big boy.
This has some floral, some super hottie taste. It's not my number one choice, but Dan, I'm going to tell you something. I think I have one more left. This pepper is easily 2 million, guys.
Lordy mercy.
Top of my tongue, guys, is starting up. We'll see where it goes. How are you doing?
I'm hanging tough, man. I'm just kind of chewing it down, just kind of savoring the flavor. So far, so good. It's a good burn.
I'm stalled at a 1. Yeah, and the Dragon's Breath pepper is world class. I mean, it is in the top peppers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably the hottest red pepper I've ever eaten. That 7-pot primo is very hot, but I think the Dragon's Breath is right up there with it. My tongue is just now starting to catch a blaze.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many seeds in that. I actually tried to save a couple of them, but I'm only getting started on this ride.
Same here. My tongue's going up. I'm at a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right at a 2. It could be a little bit under, but I'm still. This pepper is hot, guys.
Oh yeah.
Jen, this pepper. Eat another one and let me know what you think. My top of my tongue is like you took. It's not a scalding hot knife now. It's not a red hot blade of a knife. It is you set your knife blade on the flames for 60 seconds and then set it on top and pulled it off. That's where I'm at with that, at a level of a 2. It is solid. How about you?
Tongue's at a 2. My body heat's rising. I try to slow roll them. I always try to just eat them as slow as I possibly can, just to give my digestive system a head start. And sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. The seesaw goes either way. So when you do that, naturally you're going to get roasted. My tongue's at a 3 and rising.
Ronnie, welcome. Ernie, love having you.
Tongue's absolutely ablaze.
Roadies Jam Cave, welcome on in. Love having you, Roadies. Good seeing you. Roadies has a new single out. If someone would share that video to the stream, please. Lisa, Elliot, welcome on in. You want to say something to Lisa?
Yeah, that's my buddy right there. That's my fishing buddy. I appreciate y'all coming in, checking out the madness.
How's your stomach doing?
Stomach's okay. I feel pretty good. Nose starting to run a little bit. Eyes are starting to water. That's minimal distress. The main pain going on, my tongue is absolutely on fire. I feel like I stuck my tongue in an ant bed.
Uh-oh.
My
So what
tongue's
level are you at? What level are you at out of 10?
Body's at a 1, but my tongue's at a high 3 or 4. It's
Wow.
it just feels unbearable on my tongue.
Yeah. Guys, notice that these peppers, what they do, certain days, I don't know whether it's biorhythm, I don't know what it is, but your body burns different. My tongue, guys, this pepper has hang tight. Dan, I'm thinking more and more that we have to grow this pepper. This is the harshest pepper on my stomach of all the peppers.
Well, you got to think you had one earlier, but still, you had one yesterday that did the same deal.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and say this Dragon's Breath, my body heat level isn't as intense, but the pain on my tongue and mouth, it's is second to none. My tongue is in pain. My tongue's at probably a 4.
Guys, if you would hit the thumbs up, if you would share it out, you
That's
can
got
give
a
me the middle finger.
hellacious bite. That has got claws like a talon of an eagle.
Oh, he did. Gavin, you're right. Pappy had a burn this morning. It was unbelievable. Gavin, good observation. Pappy had a great burn today.
I'm gonna wash a little bit of this down. I'm probably gonna pay for it, but I got to get a little bit of this down.
Guys,
Ooh.
my stomach is at a 2. This pepper is way underrated.
Wow.
Hang time, and I had 2. I forgot what I had this morning. I had 3 peppers this morning, but this is a great hang time on this pepper. This is harsher than the Reaper. That says something.
Intense, brother. Man, I'll be real. I was pretty comfortable. I took a shot, this brew dog, and then it lit me back ablaze. This has a hellacious hang time. I would always say the Dragon's Breath is one of the top peppers in the world.
Dano, SVRO, SVRA. 1 second. SVAROG. SVAROG. Very little's known about it.
Swarog. Swarog.
Svarog.
Sounds
right now,
intense.
my stomach feels like a person slugged me.
Oh, wow.
My tongue is at a 1. It's gone down. But this pepper, it'll go down. My stomach will settle down. But this pepper is so underrated. Jen, this is the third one I've had of this. And the hang time is gorgeous on this. It's an awesome hang time. My tongue is at it's going back up again.
Yeah. Mine is.
How are you doing, Dan? How are you doing?
I was at a comfortable level. Tongue was still stinging. Took a little sip just to give some relief. It intensified it. Jen, I would say this Dragon's Breath is one of the top 5 peppers I've ever eaten. Just an immaculate pepper, and it just everything about it was wonderful. Johnny, that's a good one right there, brother.
Georgianne, welcome on in.
Still on fire.
Love having you, Georgianne. Thank you.
I'm not sweating as bad, and that might be partially I'm out here in the breeze, but still my nose is running. The pain on my tongue's down to a 2, but there for about 5 or 6 minutes, it just felt like, you know, you know the drill. It's just a intense pain. That hornet sting just is relentless.
World-class peppers, I'm telling you.
Oh Lord, yeah, I love that pepper. Good Lord, that's a good pepper,
guys. What I'm trying to describe as a world-class pepper is when you're over 2 million, and you know you're over 2 million. When you're getting a burn that hangs on forever. Now, these peppers, in our estimation, could be one. I think we're hitting mostly about 1.7 to above 2 million. Where would you rate that pepper in heat?
I would rate that Dragon's Breath that I just ate right there. I would say it's right at 2 million. I would say it's between 1.75 and 2, and I would,
right.
If I just had to guess, I would say it's closer to 2 because the the 7 pot Primo got me to that level, but this one is just not let up. It is just hung on uh, with claws, and I would give it the edge. I'd say it's about 2 million.
Guys, these peppers, when you're trying to describe these burns, everyone talks about hot peppers. We're at right around 2 million and above. They're just it's you can tell when it takes your breath away. You can tell when it sits on your tongue forever. You can tell when there's like talons or like you were saying, hornet stings. Um, we're not talking. You had a pepper and it was hot,
No, just
and
your tongue will catch on fire, and you got to be ready. And there's nothing you can do. You think, well, I'll drink some milk. Well, I'll
right,
drink this. I'll drink that. No, if you drink any liquids, chances are it's going to intensify.
man, I am down to almost base, but my stomach feels like I got in a heavyweight fight.
Brutal.
Yeah, these peppers are harsh and they are unforgiving, guys. It is absolute um, flat out heat and harshness. You need to really prep well for these.
Yeah,
How
for
are you doing? Are
sure.
you back to base level?
Yeah, my tongue's at a 1. It's not going anywhere. That pain will probably stick with me for, I'd say, 10 or 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'll know that I've eaten something hot. Um, that was a wonderful burn. Probably my favorite burn of the season so far. There's something about the reds. They just have that flavor, and she did a wonderful job with that dragon's breath. Great taste. I'm telling you, that thing was bigger than a golf ball. So if that tells you anything, that's a big pepper, and it absolutely roasted me. Uh, Best burn of the year for me, right there.
And that frog is the harshest pepper I've ever eaten. It is absolutely a gut puncher. Uh, that pepper, you need to get that out to people to try it and give you some more ratings on that, Jen. Um, that is that's a good burn. Not my favorite pepper, by the way, because it's so harsh. But man, I'm telling you, flying arrow, welcome.
So
See,
far, I will say the hottest pepper that I've eaten this year is probably Pappy's JP, and then that pepper, the Dragon's Breath, I just ate and tried. Maybe not as hot, is right there at it, but that is the most consistent
welcome.
burn, the best taste, and also that Komodo that I received from her garden was equally as tasty and equally as amazing, although not as hot. But props to that garden and that gardener. That is absolutely perfect.
And it's Peppers and Pot Store, all one word, Peppers and Pot Store Etsy.com.
Shout out to them.
Excellent peppers. And not only that, they were beautiful sized, healthy looking, gorgeous pods. And guys, I'm going to tell you, this is why, we've had peppers from 3 different growers, I think, Dan, and they've all come in about the same. And even within the same grower, the pods have varied in heat, which tells me there's a lot going on, right? They're picking them off different plants. Um, the stress of one might have been a little bit different. I don't know, but there's a lot going on with the pods from a lot of different people, and I think that's coached me a little bit this year. I don't know what you think about that.
Oh yeah, different regions, not just the soil, but you got to consider the conditions. Sometimes we might have a drought, whereas 100 miles north of here, they're getting the proper rain. So if you've got a pepper garden, I don't care how much they're drought resistant. If you don't have enough nutrients and water to give them, they're going to be compromised. So It's just I always say it's a testament to the grower for halfway, but mainly it's nature. Nature goes by its own rules. I was telling people earlier, I've got a tomato plant in my greenhouse that I just threw down earlier in the season, and it ended up coming up on its own. I haven't watered it, I haven't fertilized it, and the vine's like 8 foot tall. So nature goes by different rules, but if you've got a pepper that's what we call world class, give yourself a pat on the back because it's not easy to grow super hot.
Guys, we're going to be back tomorrow morning. Whoever is willing to do this to themselves again, and I know my body is at its very limit with doing peppers right now. And I'm going to be back tomorrow morning. I'm going to set a time very quickly for 8 a.m. 8 a.m. 8:15. I'll do it for. And if you want to join us, you can. I'll probably do another one at 4 p.m. On Saturday. Why? Because I've got a lot of peppers to eat up. I've got great people I want to have up because they've got a lot of peppers they want to go through. And Dan, if you can go and you can show up, great. No obligation. You guys have done a yeoman's job. Any final conclusions today?
Wonderful show. Today's Friday. I'm letting loose. I just appreciate y'all coming in, especially the ones across the pond. Cheers to y'all. Amazing burn to the grower. And I love documenting these species of super hots. Pleasure's mine. Thank y'all.
Guys, life is always worth living. If you notice a friend going quiet, acting strange, drinking too much, whatever, reach out, especially if you haven't seen them lately. There's a lot going on in a lot of people's lives that we don't know about, and I can attest to that. 988, text 988, and you will contact the National Suicide Hotline. Guys, every one of us here has an ear, and it's always the right thing to wait till tomorrow because it'll be a new day. And guys, everyone goes through hard times. I was talking with my parents, and we were talking about how tough life is.
Yep.
And it's always meant to make you stronger. Tomorrow will be a better day. We're all here, guys. Everyone on this channel is here to build people up. And Dan, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for being up on panel here. Guys, this channel would be nothing if I didn't have the people up here with me. And all of you in chat with the world's class moderators. You could have chose 100 million content producers, guys, but you chose this channel doing things that are nuts. Thank you so much for being here. Dan, thank you.
Thank y'all.